Aloha, I'm Nicholas Jordan Moore. In this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of sometimes doing things that you don't necessarily like to do. I hope you enjoy it. So one of my favorite quotes that I've ever heard was actually at the end of an email that my teacher sent me one time. And just to give you an idea of where I was at in my life, I couldn't even pay a cell phone bill. Like, I didn't have any aspirations to do anything. All I wanted to do was either play guitar, write songs, or go travel the world with a loved one. But I didn't have any financial means to do any of that stuff. And I didn't want to go get a regular job. I didn't want to do anything unless I really wanted to do it. And the quote at the end of the email that my teacher sent me was a quote by Francis of Assisi. It's, "Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you're doing the impossible." Well, a lot of us want to skip that first step, the doing what's necessary part. But that's ultimately the most important step because it's getting you from point A to point B. Sometimes you have to go do things that you don't necessarily like to do. And for me, I had to just go get a job and do whatever I needed to do, whatever I could do. And I actually went and got a job that I thought really, really negatively of. And I thought car salesmen were the scum of the earth, and not fully scum of the earth, but no, I definitely did not think highly of them. I thought I was way above that. And I was a finance major. I got picked up in the NFL, played college football, and like I had, a view of myself that wasn't something that would ever be in my future. And I had to go do it. And I did that for, almost a year and a half or so. And thank God I did, because that's when I found out that I had a tumor and I needed health insurance to be able to get rid of that. But ultimately, I had to go do something that I really didn't like to do. And it set me up to doing what was possible. And that was buying my own car and started Ubering. And then I was my own boss, didn't have to worry about anybody else. And then the next thing I know, I'm doing the impossible, and I'm moving to Hawaii and living here and, sustaining that. So, but it wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have first done what's necessary and went and did something that I didn't really want to do. And just because you do that cycle one time throughout your life doesn't mean that you're going to never do that again. I had to do that again after I published my book. I had to do whatever was necessary to pay off my debts. I was knocking door to door to sell books, reciting poetry. And, right now I'm in that doing what's possible stage. I just booked my first public speaking gig, and I know that things are just going to continue to progress. But so yeah, that's my story for doing things that you don't like to do sometimes. But that's ultimately how you grow, and that's how you become a better person. And if you're stuck in a place where you don't, see a bright end in the future, well, just know that if you just put your head down and do something if you got to go clean toilets for a year to get from point A to point B, have a game plan in mind, have some sort of idea of what you do want to do, and go after it. But you got to start by doing what's necessary. So I hope this video helps y'all, and if you don't mind, leave a like and a comment and let me know how you feel, and let me know if there's anything else that you want me to talk about in a future video. But I appreciate y'all joining me. I'm here to remind you that you're worthy of love, abundance, and happiness. And this is your daily reminder. Tell that person in the mirror that you love them today. They deserve it. All right. I love y'all. Aloha.